4.7 stars. Hi, I'm Laura Ray, and that's what this Tree Hut body scrub gets. 4.7 stars. I've tried so many of the different scents. Well, they are going to be at a great discount for Cyber Monday. I love the vanilla bean. I don't know that this one is on sale, but I'll link everything in the description of the video, and that's definitely one you'll want to check out. It's not only a great gift, I love it for myself. It works great on my feet, my elbows, my legs. I feel like it's a spa treatment at a super affordable price. This is the time when I like to pick up products that are a little bit pricier at a good discount. Something I bought back a few months ago, and I did pay full price for it, was this set from Olaplex. It's the Mini Essentials set. I've used Olaplex products for years, and this kit gets 4.6 stars, and it's perfect if you're wanting to try out some of the Olaplex products. I was going on a little trip, so I wanted to have a smaller version of the oil and also the other products. But I wanted to see if I liked the number 6 and number 9. It had been used on me at the salon, and I love the way my hair felt afterwards, but I wanted to make sure it really was the product and not the shampoo she used and other things. So I bought this kit to try it out, and I fell in love with the 6 and the 9 and ended up buying a full size of both. But Olaplex is on sale for 30% off. That's such a phenomenal deal. I never see Olaplex on sale. Price with the 30% off is $21. And I feel like it's so worth it. Even though these are mini sizes, it really gives you a chance to try things out. And I think the sizes are pretty good. Here's the number 3. You'd at least get a couple of treatments. If you go for the number 3 at the salon, it costs quite a bit of money. And I find that the number 3 at home product works great. I've had both done, but this is a wonderful set, and it gives you a chance to see if Olaplex is really for you. If you know you love it, then this makes a great set for travel. I get so many questions about the Laura Geller foundation. This is her Baked, Balance, and Brighten. This is the color correcting foundation. That's the question I get because she has an illuminating one, which for me was a little sparkly. I didn't really like it for my skin. When I turned in the light, it had sort of a glittery look to it. So I find that the color correcting is perfect. Now, I'm not a fan of any powder just alone. I like to put this over a thin skin tint. So today I'm wearing the Maybelline Super Stay, and I wanted to show you right now how this looks on my skin. So what I like to do, I will say her brush is a game changer. I've tried this product with other brushes and it just never gives me the same look. So it's not a gimmick. The brush really is worth it. Or if you have a nice kabuki brush, that's the style of brush that really works for this product. But I just swirl like this. And if you've ever heard about it before, it's a powder that when you put it on your skin and buff it in, almost turns into a cream. So you're not going to see a powdery finish on your skin like you would with a setting powder, and that's what I love about this so much. I'm just going to apply it to the center section of my face. That's where I like to apply it the most, in the forehead. So we'll start there, and I'm just swirling. By the way, I bought light. Normally I buy light, medium, and things, but I found that the light powder worked the best with the other foundations that I wear. Also, I bought medium, but for me that's more of a summer shade. So you can see right now I have quite a bit of shine on my nose. Now watch as I put the powder on. I'm just going to sort of lay it on here. I press it more on my nose and swirl a little more on the cheeks and the chin. But this just gives such nice coverage. When I wear it on top of my tinted sunscreen, I find that any of my discolorations, redness, and all of that disappears and I get a more polished look. This gets 4.2 stars on Amazon. I really feel it deserves more stars than that because all of the women I hear back from that already use this always have great things to say about it. Right now it's $19. You're getting it 48% off, so it's the perfect time to try it. This has to be one of the top rated products on the internet, and that's Aquaphor. You will hear dermatologists just touting it. It really is a staple at my house. I just purchased a whole new container of it. It's going to be 30% off, which brings it to $13.95. What a great price. Not only is this great for your hands, your cuticles, your knees, just any place that's dry skin, but it's helped me a lot when I have dry skin from using retinol products. And I know that my dermatologist at one point had recommended this when my daughter was struggling with peeling. Now, another great thing, you can take a Q-tip like this and dip in just to clean up under the eyes when you're doing your eye makeup. I just finished doing my eyeshadow look here. So I can just take this and go right under the eye just to clean things up a bit. I even like to just take the Q-tip and sort of just roll it. And that really makes it look so nice and clean. And look at what I got off of there. My eye look looks so much better. So this is just something I always have around, and I totally get why it gets 4.8 stars. The Tree Hut Overnight Lip Mask gets 4.6 stars, and it deserves all of them. I have two flavors. I have strawberry and vanilla. I talked about these a while back in a video, and recently one of my subscribers wrote back and said, I bought the Tree Hut when you talked about it, and I'm loving it. And that always makes me happy to hear such good feedback like that. This is normally very affordable, but you can get it for $8.49. That's 15% off. I think this would be a great stocking stuffer. Everybody wants their lips to feel great. This is on my lips even when I wake up in the morning. It's very hydrating. I love wearing it during the day too. I'm such a fan of these, and they deserve all the stars they get. My daughter Danielle and I recently did a video together, and she'll be coming back again soon. I'm super excited about that. But we talked about these clean, fresh, yummy plumper glosses from CoverGirl. They're wonderful. Danielle loves this color here. One of Danielle's favorites is Pixie Dust. This is so beautiful. They are going to be for $8.07. It's incredible. 32% off. This will definitely be in her stocking. She loves how they plump the lips. They feel warm, but not too much. They have a little sparkle to them. They're just absolutely wonderful. The packaging is a little more teenager-ish for this, but the product is so great. So it's become a favorite of mine too. By the way, these glosses get 4.6 stars on Amazon. I was so excited to see that Tarte has 30% off their Tarte Maracuja Lip Plump. These are beautiful. When I first started using them, I wasn't a fan. I felt like they were so thick, but now I know I just have to apply a lesser amount, and I love how they last on the lips, and the colors are just beautiful. This is a smaller one that I got in a recent kit that I bought, the Man Eater kit, but I have bought several of the full size. If you're looking for something that smooths the lips, leaves them looking really juicy looking and shiny, then I think this is perfect. I also like that they're lighter shades. So a lot of times women with smaller lips will write me and say, oh, my lips are small. I don't like really dark lipstick on my lips anymore. Well, this comes in some lighter shades, and I feel like all the shades even are really soft looking. Now they get 4.4 stars on Amazon, and again, they'll be 30% off. It's the perfect time to try them out. I think that's a fabulous deal. The Revlon Color Stay lip liners are 15% off. They're already at a better price on Amazon than what I've seen them in most stores that I shop in. This gets 4.5 stars. I would give it more. These Color Stay liners last so long. They're so beautiful. One of my favorite shades is on sale, and it's Raisin. Raisin is the perfect fall shade. It matches with a lot of the lipsticks that I already own. This comes out to $7.66, so I think it's a great deal. The Buxom Full-On Lip Polish is one of my all-time favorite lip glosses. Anytime I see them on sale, I like to pick up a different shade to try. They'll be 30% off, so that's $17.50 per gloss. This is one I've bought over and over, White Russian. I love it on top of nudes and maybe some deeper lipsticks, some that are a little too dark for me. This sort of softens it a little bit. And then this is a more recent purchase, Samantha. I'd heard of this shade for so long, so I had to try it, and it's also just such a beautiful color. I like how these last for hours. They have such a beautiful finish to them, and they look great on top of lip pencils. I love wearing lip pencils. They're super affordable, they're long lasting, but sometimes I want a little bit glossiness to it. I don't like the matte look of some lip pencils, so these glosses are just wonderful. The Buxom lip glosses get 4.5 stars on Amazon. One of the nail polish brands that I love the most is Essie. And I've had so many compliments about this polish. So many of you have written me and said, what color is that? Now, what I did today was I put it on top of a polish I was already wearing. And this, because it's a special effects polish, it can take like a regular polish and just elevate it to a whole new level. This shade is called Astral Aura, and I have used it so many times. It's long lasting. I find that these polishes last for days and days. Essie gets 4.3 stars on Amazon. I certainly would give it more. I've bought dozens and dozens of Essie products over the years. It's 44% off, which brings it to $7.23. I know when I shop at other stores in town, usually Essie products are at least $10. So that's a really good price. I'm going to be scooping up some of these deals because today is the last day and I am finishing up my shopping with Cyber Monday. Everything is linked beneath the video. If you just tap the More button twice, all of the links are there. I also have the QR code for you for shopping. Thank you so much for shopping those links and supporting my channel. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you have a blessed week and I'll see you soon.